I'm absolutely sweating. Philippe is a happy boy. Here, baby. Here, baby. Here, baby. He's been having so much fun that he's just been shooting off and ignoring me. But this morning, I think he knew it was his birthday. He woke us up at about 7, and he does this thing where he just sits in front of you with his sad face and his leg just pointing out, and that means take me for a walk. But I think he knows he's king of the day. So just rushed out the house, threw this top on. Yes, I was wearing it yesterday. Does it stink? Potentially. Come on, Pete. Let's go for a run. I feel like a budget explorer. This is the perfect walk for him because it is completely shaded, but there are loads of like random offshoots. So we're on one now. I think there's actually a guided tour taking place behind me. Part of me wants to eavesdrop and just join the tour for free. Lots of steps, and we've seen quite a few houses just tucked away, which is really cool. But I thought I'd take you along with me, and today is all about Philippe. He is turning 5. I've got a special surprise plans for him, so don't tell him. Or if it's somewhere that's abandoned. Okay, it's abandoned. Abandoned now. But again, oh, is it a bee sanctuary? Guys, I think it's a bee sanctuary. This looks like, I think bee, it's not a hive, but you know, the bee boxes. Looks very similar to one. Careful. I can't hear any bees. I'm not being attacked by any bees. I'm joking. We love bees. It's, I don't like wasps. And by the house, we have, I think they're hornets. I've shown them in previous videos. Rooster. I've shown them in previous videos, but their body's a bit weird. Like they've got the top half, and then it looks like they've got like a string for like their waist. And then the rest of them is massive. I think they're hornets. They're very scary, very loud, and they love building their little cocoons or houses or whatever you call it right on top of my house. Again, this is what I was talking about. There are so many different offshoots. I would like to find out more about this area. It just seems like at some point it was a bustling hub. There are just too many houses. Well, a lot of them are ruins now, but loads of houses scattered around. So this must have been some sort of town centre at some point, or I don't know, it's just, it feels different here. I'm not an expert, I'm just telling you what I know.
Town centre!
No, but at some point this is the hub. This had to have been a hub. There's too many different roads you can take. I will Google and get back to you. Another tidbit, we have seen people directing the levadas. So there's like this kind of metal or iron gate that they raise or lower, and it diverts things. I've got a clip somewhere and I will show you. It's very fascinating. And I believe that's done so that people can divert the water flow to like their farms, like their banana farms or something like that. I don't know the ins and outs. I'm just telling you what I've seen. I got distracted, but as I was saying, yes, I'm walking backwards so you can see the levada. But I used to heavily rely on all trails, and I'd only go to like hikes that were highly recommended, but I found that I was quite limiting myself. So I now just, if I see a sign for a levada or a hike or a path that I like the look of, I just take it regardless of reviews. That might be a bit silly because one day I'm probably going to encounter a really difficult hike that I'm not prepared for. But when that day comes, I will manage it. I will deal with it. Sometimes you're on a beautiful hike, but work still calls, so... Okay, come off Eve, I'm sorry. I put my phone on Moon because it keeps pinging and it's very annoying. But look at this. Oh look, can you see the stone wall? This has to have some great history behind it. I need to find out more and just tell everyone. But how? We've seen quite a few people jogging. I think there might be some sort of convention, some sort of hiking thing, because we keep seeing these white signs, like ribbons, white ribbons, and I think it's to show people which way to go. I've also seen a couple cyclists, not here but on the road, and in my mind it's connected. It's same. I'd say this is one of my favourite walks to take him on, just because of how shaded it is. We've only really come here on the week, in the week. So that's normally why it's empty, but because it's a weekend, of course people are out going for hikes, stuff like that. But Madeira is surprisingly very dog friendly, and today I'm going to show you some of my favourite things to do with Philippe. Hopefully I don't fall over. And we've got a restaurant that we're going to take him to celebrate his special 5th birthday. His special 5th birthday! He knows I broke the surprise. I did tell him what we're doing, but hopefully he'll forget. I need to find a way to replicate this in the garden. I'm being delusional, but well, technically we have these. What are these called? Do you know?
Is it agapantha?
We have some agapanthus. We have some hydrangeas. I'm actually propagating some as well. So we already have some that were planted before I moved in. But I'm also trying to do some more. I want to make the house nicer. Do you think someone tried to make... Oh, okay, it's attached.
Wow.
Oh, pretty. It's very pretty. You'll get your burger without a bun. We don't normally... Okay, we do, but it's his birthday, so we get special treatment. Special treat. It's all gone. For his birthday surprise, I took him to Deli Burger, and the reason why I chose this spot is because it's extremely dog friendly, as you can tell by the sign. Actually, a lot of places in Madeira are dog friendly. It's just they give him so much attention and love here, and he laps it all up. This is the menu. As you can see, loads of different types of burgers, and they have a dog friendly menu, which was pate, biscuits and frozen yogurts. We got him the frozen yogurt option, and of course he also had some biscuits and lots of cuddles. We told them it was his 5th birthday, so they gave him a special candle and a handkerchief. Well, I guess in his case it's a neckerchief. He was really happy, and I like to think it was the highlight of his day. I focused on the dog aspect, and as you can see, Philippe is loving life, but they also have a great menu for humans.
These are all for you.
Why get one burger when you can get 4? I tried their deal of 4 mini burgers just to experiment and see which one I liked most, just because there was so much available on the menu. I of course had my massa brisa, which I believe is something that's very unique to Madeira, in that flavour comes from Camara de Lobros. If I'm wrong, I'm sure someone will correct me in the comments, but that's what I've been told, and that's what I'm sticking to, and I love it. The plan was to give him a burger, but I think that's a bit too much, it's too rich. I've got a bit of a lick on my fingers. We've popped into Leroy Merlin because we need some drain cleaner, and Philippe insisted on coming. As a fully fledged local, joking, I've only been here 2 years, but I feel like I know all the places that are dog friendly, and I'm able to take Philippe pretty much everywhere with me now, which is absolutely amazing. And I think he loves it because he hates being at home. If you guys think it will be helpful for me to compile a list of places that I like to take Philippe and places that are dog friendly, let me know and I'll start working on that. Okay, ciao, bye.